Welcome back, folks. Let's replay Discworld. And when last we left off, we are still trying to find information on what makes a hero, and we've searched this area without any real effect. So let us now leave and go somewhere else. We'll go to some quick locations like the barn. Is there anything new happening in the barn? There may be. Let's find out. There's still some ominous music. There's also this hay. Any items left by... Oh, hi! You're back here.
A massive, scaly, city-roasting, all-destroying, foul, lump and slavering... yet somehow majestically beautiful dragon.
I thought the dragon would stay in the palace, but clearly not.
I'd rather not. Wizards and flames don't go together.
I'm quite surprised that the dragon hasn't killed us yet. I suppose it's plot convenience. Don't want to kill us before the end of the game, after all. Let's now go to the livery stable. Anything new going on here? The answer is no, but can we get more stuff from the sack? The answer is yes. Yes, we can. Now let us go and check out a new location, a rather small location. The alley. It's close by, after all. Ah! They're back at work. But we topped the ladder, didn't we? Oh! They've tied it there. A new ladder. That's going to be difficult to take. Difficult, but not impossible. Now let us go and check out the alchemists. That's a sound that wasn't there before, I think. Hello?
What's that noise?
Oh, sorry.
That noise! What's that noise?
I can't hear you. Wait a minute while I turn off the noise.
Just tell me what you're doing.
I'm banging grains. It's for the clickies. We need a novelty food for people to eat while watching the shows.
Banged grain?
Great name. Yes, I thought it up myself.
Yeah, I can tell. Does it always make that awful noise? It's a civil disturbance, that is. Don't you need a license for doing that?
Well, I asked if you needed a permit to bang grain, and they've given me one of these instead.
This is a permit for soliciting street girls.
But is that better than exploded corn kernels with butter?
You don't get out much, do you?
Let's have a conversation. It seems like the alchemist has a lot to say that's different from the first act.
Have you ever thought of...
What?
Well, the advantages of heading back into more traditional lines of work. Base metals into gold, that sort of thing.
No future in it. I turn one base metal into another one, and then another, and then into gold. 10 minutes later, it all reverts to the original metal again.
Back to first base?
Yes, that's the one.
I see what you did there, Rincewind.
You want to get your process cheaper. This stuff's too expensive.
Well, I bought the grain special from the grocers.
Why don't you go down the livery stable? You'd pay a third the price.
Yeah, that's an idea there. Now, you watch the shop for a moment, and I'll be back.
Oops, looks like we've accidentally solved a puzzle. Well, I guess the alchemist won't be needing this box. It is ours now, though it is currently bereft of an imp. It's an imp-stomatic. Get it? Never mind.
Here, this camera even has a little veranda and an easel for the imp. Empty.
Nice. You know what? I'm going to save here, and then I'm going to go and do the rest of the conversation with the alchemist, because otherwise we're probably going to miss it. So let's load back, head back to the alley, and go and talk to the alchemist some more. There are some things I will be missing. For instance, there will be a lot of different probabilities with the item combos for what would make a hero with the guard, and I'm not going to be going through all of them. We would literally be here all day. Now, can I skip this? The answer is yes, I can, with the escape button. There's something else I didn't know. Now, let's go to you and do the other bits of dialogue.
What's that noise?
How?
That noise. Just
I'm banging. It's for the
banged.
Great.
Yeah, I can tell. Does it always... Don't you need a license?
Well,
This is a... You don't get out much.
Let's now ask the, question mark.
Is this a spare camera?
there's no imp in it. It's broken.
Fair enough.
Look, I'm not sure the world is quite ready for all this yet.
You just wait till you see what the rest of the Alchemist Guild is coming up with. Ice creams, chocolate, we've even got counterwise wine gums. You lose a filling the day before you go to the pictures. The Dentist Guild developed it with us. Oh, they're ever so pleased.
I'm not surprised.
Well, goodbye.
That was definitely worth, loading up to check out. Now let's load, and magically, the alchemist isn't here anymore. But if we go to a livery stable, I do believe something will have changed. Let's go check this out. Go back here. Ah, yes! Now, we can read the entire bumper bar. So let's do so. Well, that one we can't read.
I can't read this. It's all covered with mud. At least I hope that's mud.
We'll have to find a way to clean that one. But there's this one.
Winnie, if you love dragons. Lady Ramkin's Sunnyvale Dragon Sanctuary.
And now we have a new location on the map. Also, I believe Lady Ramkin is a rather important character in the world of Discworld. Either way, let's go and check out this new locale. Can't hurt. Lady Ramkin's Dragon Sanctuary. I believe they're going to be swamp dragons. Ooh, this place is very ritzy if it has a wall protecting it and a lot of greenery. In the middle of ankh-morpork, that's an achievement.
Lady Ramkin's Dragon Sanctuary. Brimstone deliveries at the rear.
Fair enough.
Intertwined dragons. You know, I'm beginning to pick up a bit of a theme about this place.
Really? At least we can just go straight in. Ooh, statues.
Well, I suppose when you're this rich, garden gnomes are just too passé.
She is very, very rich. Very rich. Ooh, what a nice house. Now there's that way. There's the house, the door. Can you go around the back? I think you can. But let's look at the house first.
Yes. Well, it's all right if you go for that pre-patrician opulence.
And the door. Ooh, and the knocker as well.
The front door. Yet another chance to have something closed in my face.
You speak as if that's happened a lot.
Dragon-shaped. Well, I'll be...
Indeed. Now, this isn't the way to the back. That isn't the way to the back. I've got to remember how you get to the back. Either way, let's knock. Hello. They give us some time. Hello.
I wonder why she has such awful stockings.
Ah, we've seen her before. In Act 1.
I'm just feeding my little darlings now. Do come around the back.
Ah, now we know about the path. We had to actually knock on the door to figure it out.
Ah, the gardens seem to go all the way around. What a novel concept.
Novel indeed. Now there's a back door.
Aha! The tradesman's entrance. That doesn't work.
We can't go in there. There is a rosette. That is a pretty important item. There's also a molten pile. There is a leash, which is also rather important. And all these dragons. Dragon, 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 dragon. Mambo. And I feel like there's another important item here, but I can't see it right now. Let's go in.
I wonder if wood is really the wisest thing to make dragon cages out of.
Seems to be working.
A nice blue ribbon and rosette.
Indeed. Let's look at the dragons.
That's the second largest woman I've ever seen.
I meant to click the dragon, but there is no dragon to actually click here.
Tecumseh Farrowgut the Ninth.
Fair enough.
Randolph Bloomington Horrogate the 11th.
Who has now exploded?
Oops! Make that the 10th.
Yeah.
Nigel Hawthorne Rampshire the 8th.
And can I click this one? No, there's this one.
Mambo the 16th. Quite a chirpy little chap, aren't you?
Now there's a reference there, and I'm sure you figured it out. Now let's talk to Lady Ramkin.
Oh, hello again. You're at the hairdresser's.
Indeed. Ah, you've locked it. That's a little unfortunate.
I'm Lady Ramkin. Do mind the doo-doos.
Eh?
Well, if you don't, the doo does what it does.
It does? What does it do?
Well, it does the dirty. The doo-doos, I mean. It can be dodgy, ducking doo-doos. If there's any carbon on your feet, you could be history. And geography. Dragon droppings are rather unstable, even explosive. That's what the boots are for. Can't go tracking this sort of thing in the house. It eats through the rugs and the foundations, actually.
Oh, yes. I'll be careful.
Some sort of constable, are you?
Eh?
Well, your hat. It's very grand. Officer's issue, I suppose.
No, not exactly. I'm a wizard.
Ah, sorry. I'm afraid I don't have much to do with men. Dragon fancier, are you?
Well, we could stand to learn a few things about dragons.
Run that bit about men past me again.
Oh, well, well, dragons have taken up most of my time, really. I've never really got the hang of, well, you know, boys and everything.
Fair enough.
Let's not mention dragons. I've had a bad day.
Very bad day. And previous night.
What on earth was that bang?
Oh, no, there goes another one. Poor little mite. He was one of my best breeders, too.
There he goes.
Off. He's gone off. It's the flames, you see. It's all in the digestion. The more combustible the food they eat, the more powerful the flame.
Really?
Now and then one of the little beggars overdoes it and sets himself off. Rather nasty, really. Dragon innards are so hard to shift from the ceiling.
Do they all explode?
Well, what they're trying to do is modify their digestion to create hotter flames. If they could only approach evolution more scientifically, they might do better. As it is, the species needs an awful lot of looking after.
Is a self-detonating, toxic, defecating house pet really going to catch on?
Well, there's the excitement of breeding, pedigree lines and all.
Yeah, and you can watch them all blow up afterwards.
Yes, it's hard. You get so fond of them. I give the members of one family line the same name, and then just attach a number on the end. It makes it less heart-wrenching to lose one then. That was Mambo the 15th, who just detonated now. Sadly, his son is a bit of a disappointment.
Oh?
Yes, he's a runt. Mambo the 16th will probably never survive to breed. He's too small to fly, and dragons mate on the wing, don't you know? Still, he's a romantic little soul. A real charmer to the ladies.
Ladies?
Well, lady dragons. He's always doing little mating dances. Quite the little show-off, really.
Keep all that information about Mambo the 16th in mind. It's almost like the game is trying to build up Mambo the 16th being important. But I'm sure Mambo was... actually, Mambo the 16th is quite important.
Dragons? Where?
All around you, young man. Swamp dragons. The only kind of dragon that normally exists, of course. They're quite lovable. Are you a member of the Dragon Protection Society?
Protection Society? My dear woman, there's a dragon out there and is bent on burning this whole city to the ground.
Yes, poor thing. It's usually the owner's fault, you know.
To be fair, we're the one that brought it here, so... are we technically the owner? Either way.
Well, I'll catch you later then.
You stay there. I'm gonna go back round here and then knock on my door again and then steal some things. Because I can. Hello. And now we run. Come along, luggage. No, this way, luggage. This way. Okay, it's open. Right, we take the rosette.
Yes, I won that at last year's Swamp Dragon Breeders' Show. Poor old Reginald Lampwick Ponchinbury III. He just up and exploded with excitement at the time. Pity, really.
Oh, you're still here. Ah. Maybe we can't do this puzzle until we actually get the, short list of things we need to become a hero. Either way, good idea to get all of the, dialogue out of the way. Learn more about dragons, swamp dragons in particular. Stuff that, we're definitely going to need to know. And there are still some places that we need to go and visit. Also, the, camera here doesn't like to scroll down very quickly. Either way, we are now out of here. And now let us head to the inn, because there actually is something we can do here right now. Well, there are people we can talk to. There's not necessarily anything we can do until we, again, figure out the... Oh, hello. Figure out the, list of items. There are quite a few people here, like the dog, the sailor, the innkeeper, and man. Let's hope we don't find, you again in a cave when we're looking for the, magic mirror. First, we'll talk to the innkeeper, because why not?
A generic barman. They must be breeding the blighters in a vat.
Hello.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
My twin brother runs the Mended Drum.
Oh, good looks must run in the family.
Hello. And there is... Ooh, there's a sailor with a tattoo here.
Ah! A rough sea dog.
And...
Thank heavens it's a tattoo. I thought it looked a bit flashy just for a birthmark.
let's say hi.
Greetings, noble nautical person.
Yeah, what do you want?
Give us a kiss then.
What?
I didn't mean to.
Mr. Wizard wants a spanking.
Help!
Got the gear, got the gear.
Are you looking for trouble?
No, it's not me. I'm not the one who's...
Why don't you give the dog a bone, you great tattooed matalo?
Help! Did anyone get the number of that donkey cart?
So, we can't really talk to the sailor until we deal with the dog.
Very suspicious looking dog, that.
Yep. And...
What an odd expression. Very wooden.
you might say that that's a giant ventriloquist's dummy. Now let's talk to... the man? Maybe we can get the man to get the dog to stop.
Have you heard about my dog? Gaspo, the wonder dog.
Oh, go drink a bottle of gear.
Oh, my dog. My wonderful dog. A beautiful dog it is indeed.
Beautiful.
Care for a bottle of gear?
So, not suspicious at all.
Here, doggy, doggy, doggy.
Dog's not going to do anything to blow its cover. Not surprised, really. Then there's in here. Can we close the door?
Nope, I can't shift it.
No, we can't. Maybe we will be able to later. So we've gone to the inn. There's still the palace to go to. And the Unseen University. Let's actually go to the Unseen University right now, because there are a few things that we can grab. Like something at the back of the building. Something quite important. Did I already... Oh, I already grabbed it, didn't I? I grabbed the fertilizer. This is me thinking, the fertilizer isn't needed until Act 3, so you go and grab the fertilizer. Why do we need the fertilizer? Well, you use it on the snake.
The old magic markings on the magically stiff and extremely long snake trick. It's even got a knob on the end.
You may be wondering what we're building this up to. Don't worry. There's a plan here. There is a plan here. Now let us go back into here. And go and grab a few items. Nothing from the closet, we've already done that. You know you don't actually have to go into the closet until Act 3 to get the starch. Just an interesting thing, you can get the stuff in Act 1, but you don't need it until much later. Here's a new item, though.
Ooh, spatula.
Very nifty. And we need it. We really need this.
Ooh, spatula.
Also, different line.
Actually, I'd always pictured bananas as being a healthier kind of yellow.
Do we have one of these?
I already have one of those.
That we do. Okay. Now, the last thing we're going to do, for the moment, is we're going to head to the Arch-Chancellor's room. Because there's an item that we need there. I don't think the Arch-Chancellor's in. I imagine the Arch-Chancellor is a little bit annoyed that there's a dragon problem right now. And likely very annoyed that we're the one that caused it. I think we're going to have a lot less money for our grant next year. But he did leave his hat.
His hat is bigger than mine. And sharper.
Well, it's our hat now.
This hat is certainly more impressive than mine. Hey, there's something inside.
You know what's inside? That.
Wow! These handkerchiefs and white rabbits seem to go on forever.
Keep a note of that. A never-ending supply of handkerchiefs. Specifically, knotted handkerchiefs that are all tied together. You could almost say they're a kind of rope. But either way, when we come back, folks, we will go and check out the dining room. And we'll also go and check out the library. The dining room actually has a very important purpose in Act 3. 2, if memory serves. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.